Hi everyone, it is release day. I know it says demo on the screen, but there have been some updates to it which I have only seen in trailers, so I'm excited to get in and see them before the full release and to see what changes there are in comparison. So I have deleted my previous saves, and also shameless plug for the win. Alright, let's get into it. Oh, and they've added the theme tune, as you can probably hear. Right. You're the captain of Federation starship USS Voyager, manager your ship and...
So, a few days back, this Captain Janeway breezes into my cozy penal colony like she owns the place. She's stern and smells like coffee and regulations. And the kicker? She's served with my old man on the Albatani. Turns out her security chief, Tuvok, was playing spy on a Maquis ship that vanished in the Badlands. Now Janeway needs that missing ship found. And because of my past associations, I'm apparently the resident expert on the Badlands. I find the missing Maquis. She puts in a good word for me at my next parole review. Simple. Still, the view is infinitely better than a holding cell. It's not every day you get a front row seat on a brand new Intrepid-class starship's maiden voyage. The USS Voyager. Might even get to touch the helm.
Right, here we go. Gentlemen, welcome to Voyager. Ensign Kim, you're fresh from the academy, ready for your first deep space assignment? Report in for duty, Captain. It's an honor to be here. I hope I live up to your expectations. The character model's changed. Can't remember if they've added portraits. I'm pretty sure they just use screenshots of these characters. They actually have the actors and actresses now. Ensign Kim, I trust you already met Tom Paris, our esteemed observer, a former Maquis pilot who will help us reach the Badlands for the search the Badlands for the Maquis vessel, like in English. With all due respect, ma'am, observer is hardly a title befitting of my talents. I'm the best damn pilot in the sector, call me pilot extraordinary. Yeah. That was French, so I can't speak that. The Maquis, wow, I heard a lot of stories about them. Relax, I was with the Maquis for only a few weeks before I was captured and sent to a lovely little penal colony in New Zealand. Penal colony? Enough chatter, gentlemen. All hands, this is the captain. Report to your stations. Oh, another thing, in the trailer, it did show that there was a different first officer sat in the chair. You'll have to check that out for yourselves if not already, because yeah, there's something around Seska staying and Chakotay leaving, so we'll see that when it comes to it. How differently could have things gone if the Defiant had gone, do you reckon? She survived the Badlands so many times. The Badlands, a treacherous region of space where violent plasma storms can cripple even the most advanced starships. Captain Janeway observes the swelling chaos from her view screen, a subtle smile playing on her lips. She was ready for the challenge. Like I said before, if any ship's going to stand up to the Badlands, it's Voyager. Scanners are picking up no other vessels in the system, Captain. It's your time to shine, Mr. Paris. Any idea where your former colleagues might be hiding? Not exactly Maquis of the Year, Captain, but I did prefer underground bases, remote planets, and... Excuse me. Captain, I don't mean to interrupt, but I'm reading coherent Tetrion beam scanning us, and a displacement wave heading towards us. A colossal wave of turbulent energy surges towards Voyager, its power dwarfing anything the crew has ever seen. With no time to analyse the threat, emergency measures are initiated. Alexa, light, red.
Okay.
Alexa, light, 100%.
Okay.
You can't really see the red glow. Oh, I was hoping we give the room a red glow for red alert. Never mind. Red alert, helm, evasive maneuvers. Sorry for the slurp. Too late, the wave will intercept us in 5 seconds. Brace for impact! As the crew regains consciousness, they find their bridge in total devastation. Twisted metal, sparking consoles, and injured crewmates paint a grim picture. What just happened? Damage report. Oh, I don't know. Railing's getting bent that bad. Major hull and deck damage. Transporters are offline, and we're receiving casualty reports. Bridge to sickbay. Doctor, I've got injured crew on the bridge. Doctor? Captain, we're losing systems across multiple decks. The deuterium tanks are empty. The warp core's gone into grey mode. We're on reserves. Barely. Mr. Paris, take the helm. Scan for the nearest source of deuterium. External sensors are offline. Stellar cartography must be down. Voyager's blind, Captain. Generator to engineering. We need stellar cartography back online. Now. I've seen this before. Captain, sensors are picking up something out there, but what Harry's trying to stammer is we're not in the Badlands anymore. What is that thing? Where are we? Our sensors are working. We've just jumped over 70,000 light years into the Delta Quadrant. Why did they take that line away from Kim? The Delta Quadrant? How? Captain, life support systems are failing. This array will have to wait. Mr. Paris, take the helm. Find us a deuterium source. Scan. Oh yeah, I remember now. So hold right click to scan. Oh, it says on screen. I missed that last time. Let's grab the deuterium then. Yeah. Navigate your ship to. By travelling to. Skip. Right. Just going to scan everything so I know where everything is. I wonder if they've updated so you can up the warp core better. Upgrade the warp core better, yeah, that's what I mean. Open this engine down here. Throws me off every time. Here, so here's it. Upgrade the tiers. Unlock by upgrading main engineer. Oh, so that's probably in the science tree, isn't it? Land struts. Ooh, I wonder if we get to see Voyager stolen. Oh, I did notice in the tech tree is it's called the Aero Wing Shuttle Bay. Fun fact, the Aero Wing was also the name of the Mighty Ducks ship in the cartoon, which is why they had to rename it. Right, let's go. 3 cycles away, 3 cycles, 3 cycles. Let me guess, 3 cycles. Let's go full whack straight off. Bang. Wait, we can now deactivate grey mode. That's what I just looked at. Why don't I just wait? 2-1. Engine levels are returning to normal, Captain. Good. Now about this thing, this array. Can't tell, Captain, but our sensors detected a marquee vessel next to it. Scanning for life signs. Scanner ships for life sign ensigns. Oh my god, I'm putting S's all in the wrong places. I've not long got up, so forgive. Now, scan the array. Several life forms on board, Captain. Is one of them Vulcan? I'm not sure, Captain. The signals are weak. Just have to see for ourselves. I want the transporter room repaired and ready. Mr. Paris, get us to a uranium deposit. We'll need to repair the transporter room. Oh, good thing I've already scanned the system. Let's go with that one. Oh, look at that. Do you want, is that it? Oh, even the small model is We now have all the duranium that we need. Standing by to repair the transporter, Captain. We need resources and work teams. Yep. Repair. Ready. Transporters are back online, Captain. Mr. Paris, set a course for the array. It's time we got some answers. Right. And... No, I'm a creature of habit. If I end up spinning the system, I'll get lost. Ensign Kim, Mr. Paris, get ready for your first away mission. Recommended traits, pilot and quick-witted. Why would you need a pilot for an away mission? Ooh, use your turnkey. Captain, we seem to have materialised in the middle of a cornfield. This place is eerily similar to Earth, but something's off. Any suggestions on what to do next? Go for that. Success! Harry and Tom use their tricorders to scan for life signs and detect a strange energy spike emanating from a nearby area. Following the readings, we navigate through the corn and find a farm with people working in the fields. An old man's at some porch of the nearby farmhouse strumming a banjo. Captain, this old man seems harmless enough. He might know what's going on here. Should we approach him? How should we approach him? We'll go up and nick his banjo, snap it up, and slap the shit out of him. That one's probably got the best chance of success. Harry and Tom discreetly observe the old man, trying to analyse his body language. Something feels off, like he's putting on an act, but I can't quite put... They still haven't updated that. But they can't put his finger on why. Oh, I wonder if they'll ever pick up on that. But again, it's still the demo. I don't know if it's tied to the full release or not. The old man seems perplexed by their presence, muttering about Harry and Tom being early, and how it's not ready to tear him yet. He invites them to stay on the farm and wait, offering them some fresh corn hobs. The old man isn't much help. We'll try and find the marquee ourselves. There's a large barn behind the farmhouse. Tricorder readings are off the charts. There's definitely something strange about it, especially that back wall. Best. Oh, fuck it. Nope. Harry and Tom try to disrupt the energy field, causing it to flicker in the air, but before they can break the illusion, the people from the field burst in, wielding farm tools as weapons. The old man appears and reveals the barn as an illusion. Back wall dissolving to show a bluish glowing room where unconscious people, including a tattooed man and a half-Klingon woman, lie on surgical tables. Another part of the trailer I saw is remember when Balana gets split into Klingon and human half? You get to keep both. Right. Oh, saved Balana last time. Let's go for Chakotay. This. Oh, that's got better. Oh, 200 deuterium. I'm nearly full in the tank, so it'll be a waste. Just go with that. Your choice has consequences. Tom rushes towards the tattooed man, hoping to shake him away. As he reaches out, the old man stops him. A good concern on his face. Before Tom can react, blinding white light fills the room and everything goes blank. Strong that bit. Right. Successful challenges: 4. Critical success, injury-free bonus, set to 1, total 300. Congratulations, Kim, you've been promoted to level 2. Right, Captain Janeway anxiously awaits the return of her away team when Tom Paris unexpectedly materialises behind her. What happened on the array? Wait, what? Captain! What happened over there, Mr. Paris? We lost contact with you for several hours. Well, we were there for an hour, right, Harry? Harry? He was just beside me. He's still on the array. but you were released, and not. But why were you released? Marquis are hailing us, Captain. Putting them on screen. Oh, this is different. I'm Commander Chakotay of the Marquis. My chief engineer, Balana Torres, is missing. Is she with you? No, Commander. One of our own is also missing. It seems we share a problem, and it would make sense if we solved it together. 3 of us will beam over to your ship. Welcome back, Tuvok. Despite Janeway's invitation, the arrival of Chakotay and his Marquis crew on the bridge is fraught with tension. Both sides remain wary as they prepare to discuss their shared predicament. See, I always thought they were stood back towards there, but that actually looks like they're using this station. Chakotay. Whoever stood here. Captain, this is Tuvok, Oh, I know who he is. Glad to have you back, Tuvok. As am I, Captain. Commander Chakotay, I must inform you that I was assigned to infiltrate your crew. You're going to deliver us to Starfleet's waiting hands, Vulcan? Correct. However, I assure you, I'll perform my duties aboard your ship to the highest standards. Charming. And I see you have Paris with you too. Are you forming the Marquis Traitors Club, Captain? You win some, you lose some, Commander. Let's focus on bringing Torres and Kim back from the array. I reckon this will be procedurally updated, and they eventually all get some lines. I mean, I can see this game hitting the ground running, so I reckon they'll all provide their voices. Apparently Tim Russ has as well. We've only heard Robert Duncan McNeil so far. Let's see if Tuvok's in this. We can't get back inside. They've sealed the entrances and are blocking incoming hails. Lieutenant Tuvok, get down to engineering and find a way to bypass what was jamming our communications. Walk back as soon as we have a solution. Ship status remains critical. Repair protocols are imperatives. Require resources and the engineering office to mobilise additional workforces. Excuse me. Prioritise life support, secure core decks, restore Deck 5 functionality, first to gain access to the engineering office, and secretly. Please state the nature of your bullshit emergency. Life support restored on Deck 5, Captain. The engineering office is now accessible. And of course, it's a mess. We'll have to fix it before we can even use it. I'll dismantle it for a laugh. Repairs in progress. Till completion, it would be logical to scan all planets in the system and gather more deuterium and uranium. System. Oh yeah, zoom out. 265, what can I store? 1,000. 3, 11 side groups. Why is everything 3 away? Right, let's go. Engineering office. Enter a ship. Engineering office fully operational again, Captain. We now have an additional work team to carry out 2 tasks simultaneously. We know all that. You can pause and read it if you want. Don't know why I look at me on that screen. But logically, we should focus on Deck 2 and the mess hall to ensure crew's food supply maintain their physical endurance. This requires reactivating life support in that section first. What was that? You just hover and press E now. Life support stored on Deck 2, Captain. Access to the mess hall is now possible. Arrows sustained extensive damage. Emergency rations are currently deployed. After repair, the crew can access replicator rations again. Right there. Repairs in progress. Till completion, we should address crew accommodation. The room must be cleared to create residential sections. Okay. Right. Yeah, while waiting for our teams to finish, we should collect more resources. That's what I was doing, but you stopped me! Let's do that one. It's 34. Class A, right, I'm not going to bother with that for now, because I'll just waste some. Because if you have full tanks, you lose whatever you were going to get any excess. Mess hall, life support active. Enter ship. Vessel repairs are completed, Captain. We should switch on replicator rations now. This will enhance the crew well-being. Premium! Replicator rations now issued. Now, wait until the room is clear. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Because this was one that popped up last time. So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. So that's 2, 4. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the cargo bay. Clear out that one ahead of time. And this one. Oh, I have available items. Right. System. Room removal concluded. Right, maybe we can finally rebuild some crew quarters. My back is killing me from sleeping in the corridor. It'll do wonders for morale, that's for sure. Build! Crew. Emergency quarters. So there's no point doing another one there, because then that space there will be ruined soon. Coming hill, Captain. Let's answer this bloody hail then. Captain, the array's jamming signal has been neutralized. We should be able to establish communication. So they respond. Hail the array. Why are you bothering me? Oh, it's you. Why are you back? You don't have what I need. I remember that voice, Captain. The old guy with the banjo. Though he seems a lot less jellyfishy back on the array. I'm Captain Catherine Janeway of the Federation starship Voyager. We mean you no harm. We just want our people back. People? The people are no longer here. They might have what I need. You'll just have to leave them. Let's just go straight for that. I won't rely on the words of a stranger. Scan the array for life signs of Harry and Taurus. No sign of them, Captain, and no humanoid life forms indicated at all. Who or what am I talking to? Right? 40% plus 30. Oh, excuse me. We won't leave without them. Return our crew or face the consequences. The determination is admirable, but I have no time for this. There just isn't enough time. Time for what? The continuation of my work. I have so much to do. I don't understand what do Harry and Taurus have to do with it. Your people may serve a greater purpose, one that could secure my life's work. No, you're stealing my time. Don't you understand? I don't have time. Not enough time. Been cut off. Damn it, we haven't got any closer to Harry and Taurus. Managed to get him to open up a bit. Maybe Starfleet diplomacy isn't so bad after all. Captain, if I may. I have observed the array has been sending pulses towards the 5th planet of the neighbouring system ever since our arrival. Oh, copper. Given the lack of information regarding our missing crew's location, investigating this planet appears to be their most logical step. It's the only lead we have. Thoughts, Commander? Seems our paths are intertwined, Captain. Let's use this opportunity to find our people and bring them back. Agreed, Miss Paris. Take the helm again. So be there. Let's find our people. Set a course for the 5th planet in the neighbouring system. Maximum. Let's through some. Great. And so there's 50 crew not housed. Then let's do another. Red all that teams. Right. Oh, that's the view I wanted. I'll come back. Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders. Continue. Still need to finish my Voyager. Got a model Voyager that I've put off doing for over a year. I've put lights in it and everything. There we are, Captain, and I might say, what a ride. Voyager handles like a dream. Responsive, agile. Don't get too carried away, Miss Paris. Let's see what we have here. Following the array's energy pulses, Voyager discovers a planet with a harsh, unforgiving landscape. Harry, Kim, and Balana perhaps being held in this place. That was not that place. Right, preparing a waiting. Let's just go straight that, will it? Sound in the world first hand. Oh, I skipped that. Captain, a small ship is approaching. They're hailing us on screen. A peculiar alien with a mischievous grin breathes Voyager from his chaotic vessel. Neither Starfleet nor the Marquis have ever seen such a species before, perhaps an inhabitant of the Delta Quadrant. Can't believe he's like in his 70s now. Crazy. Can you believe B'Elanna, the actress, Roxanne Dawson, was 37 in this when Voyager started. Kate Mulgrew was 40. It's absolutely mad. Right. Greetings. Looking for something on this dusty old rock? Did we find anything, Mr. Neelix? Never seen a ship like yours. Let me guess, you were whisked away from somewhere else in the galaxy and brought here against your will. Sounds like you've heard the story before. Dozens of times. Well, hundreds, maybe 50. But the caretaker has been bringing ships here for months now. The caretaker? Background music. It's very Skyrim, I'd say. That's what the Alcumpa call him. He's probably snatched some of your crew too, right? They're likely down on the planet with the Alcumpa. But Captain, it's a tricky place, dangerous. You could use a guide, but of course, a guide needs a little, you know, slap in the face. You little shit. Compensation sounds fair. Wonderful. To be honest, I've had it rough recently. Those pesky void voles have been nibbling away at my supplies. Some food and water would be most welcome. If you help us find our missing crew, you can have all the food and water you want. It's a deal. We go Voyager and explore the system or skip cycles until Neelix is ready to talk. Oh, you can skip cycles now. Right, ship. 5 cycles, 2 cycles. Let's collect first, and then we'll scan as that one. Oh, scanny stuff. Sciencey stuff, I mean. J glass, wide lens. Ooh, could that be a demon planet? 2 cycles, 2 cycles. Oh, let's go this one. Those I need. Our hour's only dropping by 12 now. Cool. Right. Clear this run as well. Ahead of time. I love support. Right, when that's done, do that, because we'll need that next. I seem to remember. Factor it up. Whoa. Not sure. We'll do that next. I'm jumping ahead. Right, we need to stop doing that. Let's skip a couple. Accept comms request. Must I? 2 cycles. What a delicious meal. A culinary masterpiece. I've never encountered such tangy but comforting, smooth yet vibrant concoction. What was it called again? Tomato soup. Hot, plain tomato soup. I'm something of a culinary wizard myself. My Alfarian hair pasta bowl is widely known for its bold and mouth-watering taste. Yummy. I'm pleased you're enjoying yourself, but we need your assistance now. Ah yes, the missing clue. Right. Scan the southern continent and look for a range of dead volcanoes. Got the fruit, you'll find a Kazon, Ogla, and Cadment. Kazon, Ogla? One Kazon sect of many. They control this part of the quadrant. They're a bit difficult. With the right approach, even they can be reasoned with. I thought you said Alcumpa had our people. Well, Alcumpa do have your people. It's just finding them is a bit tricky. Oh, how Marj Jabian, the Ogla leader, might know where to look. He's a nice guy. A bit gruff, but he owes me a favour. Send him away to you. Accompanying Mr. Neelix. Get the hell. Can I just do a couple of cycles first? And then stick. And that's right. Oh, I could have done that on the way there. I wasted 2 cycles. What a plum. We've reached our destination. Send it away to you. Right. 2 locks always handy, and so let's get him leveled up. I see the crew's changed gender. Right. The away team materialises in a small valley between dead volcanoes. The sun burns down on them mercilessly. The air is hot, dry, and a sandy wind rips into their eyes. Captain, our tricorders are malfunctioning, probably because of the energy impulses. How do we get our bearings in this dust bowl? Struggle through to get a vantage point. Who would have had survivalist? Kote, do you reckon? I don't remember. Unfair. The away team pushes forward, battling strong winds, low visibility. They emerge onto a ledge with a clear view of the surrounding area. In the distance they spot Kazon Odorless settlement. However, wind is picking up and a massive sandstorm is approaching from the south. Captain, sandstorm is heading our way. We need to find cover. Fast! Forwards plus 10 summits. Oh dear. The away team is desperately trying to find shelter, but strong wind has given them a hard time. The storm intensifies, the makeshift cover collapses, leaving them exposed to full force of the sandstorm. After what seems like an eternity, the storm subsides. The away team emerges, bruised and battered, and sets off in the direction of Kazon over. Oh, bollocks! Captain, we've reached a settlement. How should we approach the people? Here it bounds towards greeting in his usual boisterous manner. The women and children seem to recognise him. Their expressions are sceptical rather than welcoming. The man approached cautiously, weapons in hand. I'll skip that. I'm not to read. Seems like the Kazon don't find Neelix as charming as he led us to believe. How should we appease them, Captain? Shoot them in the face. The display of potential force seems to Professor Jabin, who explains the Ocampo live underground. Their access controlled by the caretaker, who also provides their only source of water. As proof, Jabin points towards the bruised woman he is holding as a slave, an Ocampo. He explains that she is one of the few who have managed to reach the surface. Suddenly Neelix grabs a phaser, points her at Jabin, and commands, "Run, be freed." Great. Getting out of hand, Captain. Now there are 2 of them. Tactical retreat and run. Using their tactical training, the away team identifies the safest escape route and quickly retreats. Kazon erupt in a mocking laughter. Seeing the away team's flight as a sign of weakness, despite the taunts, the away team manages to escape with no casualties. Safely back on Voyager, Neelix supposes the rest of the away team is he and the rescued woman kiss passionately. How deep does the relationship between the two go? Yes, she is too. Yeah. My dearest Kes, didn't I promise I'd save you? I knew you'd come for me, my love. You lied and endangered my crew. It's not how trust is built, Mr. Neelix. Right, back in the transporter van, you're going down there. He was desperate, Captain, but I understand. I want to repay you and your crew for saving me. As Jabin said, the access to the underground city is controlled by the caretaker. There is a tunnel, but the caretaker sealed it with a security barrier. You may need to be able to transport through the area if there is a slight breach. Transport signal amplifiers will be necessary. Excellent idea. Kes, can you help us once we've located the breach? Of course. It's the least I can do. I'm grateful. Now, we have things to do. Alright, someone get started on transport signal amplifier, and Kes will go to sick bay and have you examined. Oops. Right, let's do that first. Wasting time on that. Right, let's 66 along, 2 cycles away. Captain, the science lab is back on time. Start researching the signal amplifier. Let's have that, please. Oh, well, get a max. Beautiful storage. Enter ship. Why does the crew keep going up? Right, transfer to signal amplifier. Transfer to signal via blueprints. Captain, blueprints for the signal amplifier complete. How to start? We need to repair the workshop. Of course we do. So I'm holding things up by. This. Oh, let's go for this one. Nice. There's no other viable option. Captain Janeway activates Voyager's emergency medical hologram, showing that Vega materializes into sickbay, ready to provide critical care. State the nature of the medical emergency. Doctor, our chief medical officer is dead. You have to take care of sickbay for now. And this patient, Kess. No need for concern. I'm capable of treating any injury or disease. A broken ulnar, a few minor bruises and grazes, nothing I can't handle. You're in the most capable hands, young lady. Thank you, Doctor. That's very kind of you. I expect you to do your best, Doctor. Do my best, Captain. I'm programmed for optimal medical care. What else would I do? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a patient to attend to and a sick bay to reorganize. As well. Why not? Should I risk doing that? Yeah, no one's doing anything at the moment. System. Oh no, no way. Oh, forget we can put people in rooms to bolster their efficiency. Workshop repair, Captain. We can start production of the signal amplifier. Heroes. Engineering. I've got the line on my line. Or Harry. What a plum sack. That would have been the best two to have. Anywho. You live and learn. Signal amplifier has been completed and ready for use, Captain. It would be wise to make haste back to the old company. Yes, it would. Send an away team back down there. Oh. Definitely too lock. These stats are crap, even though I was level 2. Sod it. Upon materializing near the tunnel entrance, a group of Kazon is already there, tinkering with the security barrier in frustration. As soon as they notice the away team, they draw their weapons. The cowards have returned. Some of them shout. Captain, the Kazon look more aggressive this time. What are your orders? Let's just go all in. The away team quickly returns fire with phasers. The Kazon, though initially confident, are surprised by the away team's strong resistance. After a short, intense firefight, the Kazon are forced to retreat. The away team then proceeds to the tunnel entrance. So, Captain, we've reached the tunnel entrance. Here's a transporter signal. Right, let's use both of them. Still not quite enough, don't you? I was going to drop down there. Team deploys the transporter signal amplifier, carefully scanning the barrier with vulnerabilities. After a few tense moments, they locate a small breach in the energy field. They successfully transport themselves through and into the tunnel. Beyond the barrier, the tunnel opens into a breathtaking sight and embedded into a large cavern, a futuristic environment with smooth white walls glowing a warm white light sprinkled with patches of green. This is the Okampa City. Fatty G. Captain, we're inside the Okampa City. It's a maze of streets and chambers. How should we proceed to find Harry and Ballada? The away team divides into search parties, systematically exploring the city. Efforts pay off, and they quickly locate a vertical facility where Harry and Bolano are being held. Find the crewmates awake but disorientated, surrounded by strange medical equipment. Bolano, wary of the unfamiliar faces, instinctively reaches for a weapon before any confrontation can occur. Bolano starts to shake violently. Cuts through the door of reunion. The caretaker array has apparently repositioned itself and now firing at the tunnel entrance. Can we get out of here? Okay, so you can do something. So let's knock them out. The away team quickly navigates the collapsing tunnel. They dodge falling debris and leap over widening chasms, escaping the crumbling ceiling just in time. Soon they reach the exit, the security barrier, the only thing standing between them and their escape. Others are interfering with the signal amplifier's focus, Captain. The connection is constantly being interrupted. We can't beam out like this. Oh dear. This could fail. Ooh. Team analyzes tremors, interference pattern, career codes. Transport signal stabilizes, allowing the away team to lock on. Allowing the away team to lock onto the beam and materialize safely back on board. Okay. Nice. I was half expecting to fail some of those. Be handy if it carries on fight in a bit. Yay! Back on Voyager, Harry Kim breathed a sigh of relief while Bolano Torres eyes her Starfleet rescuers with suspicion. The Marquis engineer struggles to understand this sudden alliance. Yeah, she is like standard tactical. Cool. Miss Torres, welcome aboard Voyager. I'm Captain Catherine Janeway, and SM Kim, it's good to have you back in one piece. Hold on for duty, Captain. I didn't think I'd ever see Voyager again. It's good to be back. What the hell is going on here, Chakotay? Since when were we closing up to Starfleet? It's a long story, Bolano. Let's just say we had to compromise to get you back. We share a common goal, getting back home. Anything you land on the planet that could help us? Caretaker mentioned that you might have what he needs. Can you make sense of that? We woke up covered in strange ulcerations. The Ocampa said we were sent away to prevent some kind of plague, except we weren't sick before we met the guy. What a cock. He also said the caretaker had sent others with the same disease, but they didn't recover. They died? I want you both in sickbay now. Captain, their condition is unusual. It appears to be a cellular disruption caused by the introduction of foreign genetic material. Their bodies are rejecting it rather violently, I might add. They are fortunate. A few more days, the cellular disruption would have been fatal. Foreign genetic material? For what purpose? An excellent question, Commander. It appears to have been introduced deliberately, though why would anyone want to inject them with incompatible DNA is beyond my comprehension. Prognosis, Doctor. I've already started the treatment. With my expertise, they should make a full recovery. Captain, there's now enough evidence to form a reasonable hypothesis. The caretaker provides for the Ocampa, yet remains on his way. It is logical to assume that provisions arrive through the energy pulses. They have increased in frequency since our arrival. Now he destroyed the access tunnels. In addition, he frequently mentioned running out of time. The caretaker has sustained the Ocampa for millennia. Why the sudden urgency? It is illogical. My conclusion is that he does not intend to continue his role as caretaker. Doctor's discovery further confirms my hypothesis. The caretaker is enacting measures to safeguard the Ocampa for as long as possible. However, they will run out of energy eventually, so he seeks a successor when he will continue his work. This explains the abduction and subsequent testing of individuals from various sectors. I believe the caretaker is dying. If he dies, how the hell are we supposed to get home? We have to return to the array before it's too late. Given the caretaker's reluctance to cooperate, his more assertive approach may be necessary. Welcome's right. If that overgrown blob won't send us home, we'll blast our way out. Phasers, torpedoes, the whole shebang. I believe a bit of tactical planning is in order there. Shields first, then phasers. Shields. There's that. I was going up. There's only two that aren't housed. I'm ready for that. Oh, I've got Balana about. I'll stick her. Excuse me. Oh, repair rate. No, that's. I mean, why not? Workshop. I found out. Cool. Yes, I know I need to do that. Right, we need to go and get solid collectors, please. Gonna go with these rolls. 21. Right. That's nearly done. It's not worth going for that. Let's go. Why not? Nice. Offensive and defensive capability has been restored, Captain. However, just a test run. Verify system functionality and to assess our temporary flight control officer performance in combat. Excuse me, this ace pilot knows more maneuvers than Starfleet can throw Greek letters and numbers together. Accept the one for evading Starfleet custody. Gentlemen, enough. Tuvok is right. We need to test our combat systems, but we lack a sparring partner. You have one. Our ship. Seriously, Chakotay? All the marquee on the Voyager as a Starfleet target practice? What could possibly go wrong? Lana, focus. We need preparation. I'll pilot the Voyager. Captain, just remember to set your phasers to simulation. Right. Select hero. Right. Nice attack and shield hacking. Cool down 19 seconds.
What are your orders, Captain?
Okay. Let's target.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
That's 50. Evasive maneuver dodges.
Ability ready,
no.
Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain.
Skadoosh. It literally says over there what I needed to do. I completely ignored that. I'm glad I chose the right thing. Boom, and that's how it's done. Not bad for a temporary guy, huh, Tuvok? Your methods were unconventional, however, the objective was achieved. An acceptable performance. One more thing, Captain. Whatever awaits us at the array, the Valjean should be able to be in a support position. Alright, have the transporter room stand by in case your crew needs an emergency beam up. And show this quadrant what we're really made of. I am totally building the warship Voyager. Build a cargo bay. Yes, I can do that because I preempted. Oh, of course, it's 3 wide. How many cycles? 1. Oh, I'll skip that. Heroes. What's this do? 2% coffee time. Oh, let's put Harry in there. Does that decrease that? I'm glad I didn't waste all these resources. What do I need? 13 cycles. Time, select this. Plasma torch, clearing wind, spears, more resources. Why not? Just let's go. 7 cycles. It's half-blooded too. Was happy about that. Allow plus 100. Nice. Right, okay. We show destination. Since we're expected, Captain. It's the Kenjario. They're hailing us. We're not calling to chat. We'll have our marquee radar manned. You'll have support if this turns into a fight, Captain. Fun fact, the cockpit of the marquee radar was a redressed runabout. Excellent idea. But let's see what the Kazon have to say first. Ah, cowards have returned. Come to battle for scraps, have you? No, we've come to kick the shit out of you. No, I won't allow it. We have no dispute with you, but I with you. Just observe, we have no intention of challenging you. Now step aside and let strong claim fires. The array is mine. Step in, we can discuss this like two civilized. Powering weapons, okay? Battle stations.
What are your orders, Captain?
Let's target.
Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Seems to need a double click in this.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Refire manually. Very powerful weapons causing great damage to system power. Ineffective against
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Nice. We'll start at 60%. I went better than expected, Captain. Our radio is still in good shape. I'll keep it close by, just in case more Kazon decide to show up. Ooh! A strong, Captain. With strength in numbers, I'll call reinforcements. This array will be mine. I guess we don't have much time. Hell the array. Well, aren't you persistent? We need you to send us back where we came from. Impossible. I have barely enough strength to complete my work. I must protect their comfort. If I don't, Kazon will steal their water. They won't be able to survive. Send us home. Dragged us into this. You need to send us. Captain, Jalen wasn't bluffing. His reinforcements have arrived. Try and access the array system. Try and sort us back to the Alpha Quadrant. I'm afraid time is up. If you leave, the array will be left to the Kazon. They will annihilate the company. You must destroy it. Caretaker fades away, collapsing into an inert crystalline form. Janeway is now faced with an impossible choice. Return home to their Alpha Quadrant, leaving the AR compound defenseless, or sacrifice Voyager's return to ensure their safety. The clock is ticking. It's gone. Captain, the Kazon are closing in. Shall I try and access primary control systems? Destroy the array. Choice has consequences. Does it? We never asked to be involved, but we are. I won't trade lives for the compo for our convenience. Lieutenant Tuvok, ready the Cobalt devices. What are you doing? The array is our only way out for you. You can't. I can, and I will. Aye. Find another way home, I promise. Who do you think you are making decisions for us all? It was the right decision, B'Elanna. The Okampa, they remind me of our people. We were fighting a more powerful enemy to protect our own. The Okampa deserve that too. So many thousand light years? We're really stranded, aren't we? Great. Now I definitely missed my next Outmeet review. Missed Outmeet review should not be your primary concern at the moment, Mr. Paris. Oh, thanks, Tubot. I hadn't thought about that. Jabin is hailing us, Captain. You've made an enemy today. Mr. Paris put some distance between us and this place. So did we save the raider? Ah. Oh, there we are. Scepter. Go again. Oosh. Yeah, scan. Oh. So there's no deuterium in this. That'd be a bit of a bitch. Oh, plenty. Cool. Let's first go. Kenjario gives Dave to prevent the Kazon from seizing control of this year. 70,000 light years from home. It seems we're in this together, Commander. The decision didn't win you any friends. Kazon, Marquis, and Starfleet. But I respect you for it. That anger is justified, but we have more pressing concerns. 2 crews and 1 ship, stranded in the Delta Quadrant, fighting for survival. Know a thing or two about survival. Marquis or Motley crew are to learn to put our differences aside and work together to coexist. Well, Commander, I'd like to offer you the position of Voyager's first officer. You're willing to trust a Marquis without responsibility, and then to adapt. This is a new beginning, a chance to forge a new path together. No, I don't have enough quarters for everyone. Neelix Kess, you wanted to see me. Do you have anything else before you leave? Supplies, water, and medicine? Well, we're on to discuss. We'd love to go with you. Before you say anything, Captain, we're both very much want to be a part of your journey. I can offer you so much in this sector, Captain. You need guides, supplies, contacts, and a cook. Oh, you have to leave. Until you've Angela Bosk, that's the word. More than that, Captain, I can be your morale officer. Guide, cook, and morale officer. As quite an officer, Miss Neelix and Kess. What about you? What do you hope to gain from this journey? I want to see the galaxy. So much out there, I don't know, so I want to explore and discover. I haven't mentioned it before, but the Archangel once possessed telepathic powers. Generations of dependence on the caretaker have diminished them. Perhaps this journey will help me understand these abilities, learn more, develop them. I also want help. After the Doctor killed my rooms, I realised I want to help people too. Maybe I can learn from him, assist in sickbay. Then Doctor will be glad to have you. Very well. Welcome aboard. Captain, you might want to see this. Looks like we stayed out a little trouble. In a good way, I think. Right. Dragon sparked a mass escape from the Kazon slave camp. Janeway wastes no time. Hilda in a desperate scenario has been aboard. More crew. Right, everyone, listen up. Stand strong as one crew to defend ourselves. Explore, but fight our way home. Never give up, never surrender. We search for shortcuts and new technologies to get us home faster. Somewhere along this journey, we'll find a way back. Well spoken, Captain. Mr. Paris, you prove yourself a skilled pilot and valuable member of this crew. I hereby appoint you as our flight control officer. First time in my life, I don't know what to say. Perhaps it's a mistake that you'd like to embrace more frequently from now, Lieutenant Paris. Lieutenant Paris has always listened to it. Listening? Hey Harry, I bet you get your own promotion. Oh boy, imagine becoming captain one day. Oh, you will, don't worry. She got dressed quick, and him. Ah, very well, gentlemen. As first act in your new position, Lieutenant Paris set a course. Home. Alright, there we have it. I'm not going to do any more because I've been prattling around with this for far too long. Right, so we've had some good updates in there. Can't wait to see what the full game gives us. And that releases about 3 o'clock local time, UK. That's understandable to give America a chance to catch up. Yeah, so hope to see you in the next one.
Mr. Paris, set a course.
I can't.